Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're back to play some more Vantage. I've really been enjoying this game, as you can tell by the different plays that I've been doing throughout this week. Being pretty much the majority of the week that this was being covered, and it's been a lot of fun. And we're down to the two. I've not played these two, and I plan to try to play all of them just to see how or feel out how they play, and you can see if you enjoy it or not. So today we'll be continuing our lovely coverage with one of these two new characters, as we go through. So before I begin, I just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers. If you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Yeah, I mean, usual fun. Let's go ahead and get down to the table, have a good time, and play some Vantage. Let's take advantage. All right, here we go. Down the table. Come on, it was a little bit funny. All right, so we need to figure out which one of these we're gonna play. I random them always by rolling this, so it's either gonna be. I've played purple, red, green, and orange already. I don't think y'all have seen me play orange, but that was the first play I did, which was Emmeline. And so now we're going to try to see if we're playing Jules or Ariel to see what it is. So let's find out our character first off. So we're going to roll this, and we'll be playing Ariel. So we'll be playing. So Jules gets put back in the box. We will gain one of the yellows for that. And I'll put her here. Yeah, because we'll build out stuff on this side. Should be fun. It'll be good. So we'll get our first one here. Then we're going to choose our difficulty, which is always practical. I'm a practical man. So morale, health, and time. For the yellow. You will never be blue. I know, I'll never get to play the blue. Oh, well, I will. I'll probably play the blue character on Tuesday to close it all out. So to say that I've played every character in the game. So we do that, which is practical. Then we gain 2 skills at random, which will be our mission. Orange. So we got orange, green. Let's see if the mission's the same. So orange, green is 1585. So let's see if it's a mission I've done before. Oh, no, it's a new mission. Okay. This is a new mission. Oh, I did not fix this. Let me fix that. Give me 1 second, because it's going to blur, you're going to hate me, and I'm going to cry. No more stealing. The red character is gone. The red character is Dunsky. Okay, there we go. So that's our mission. Chart this unknown planet, which would have been great for the blue character. View at least 2 different pages in the Book of Vantages. Track progress here. If you do, read 1585 in the Book of Secrets. So that is our mission. And we can pivot, research, plead, or hone. So we need to view the Book of Vantages twice, basically. 2 different pages. Okay, so we get that. And I gave myself the orange and yellow. And then I should have 4 when I land, right? I should have 4? Sorry. 10 dice, gain 1, set that, gain 2, then go to 001. Danger. Then we will gain a different skill, select and replace these matching. So we'll see where we're going to go. So we'll roll this. Purple 003. Did I already do 003? I think I've already done 003. I don't think it matters, does it? Oh, it does matter. I think we've done 003 a couple times. I'm going to re-roll that. We're going to 006. I think I've done that one too. There we go. 007. I'm just doing different stuff. I have not done 007. So here we go. Hey, Cassie. 007 would give us a red. Your escape pod seals tight. towards the planet in a completely different direction from the others. Gain 2 random skills and crash onto the matching planet. You may reroll pairs to get an easier location and keep 007 there. Yeah, that one would be, but I want to try a different land. I want to try a different area of the planet that I land on, which is pretty cool. So let's roll our 2, which is red and orange. Okay. First, let's talk about our character. 1439. 1439? 1439. Yeah. So this is our character. It's going to be Ariel the engineer. Of course, you know, yellow is her bit, which I believe is take. She can put time here. She'll gain 2. She'd master by equip, which is typical, and reroll a challenge die if I'll gain a take if the result is unchanged, or transfer 1 from the reserve. I can spend 2 to gain a money or a move. That will be hers. Okay. All right, so we were yellow and orange. I mean, red and orange, red and orange, red and orange. 506. 506. That's where we touch down. And this is a new space for me. Brand stinking new. Here we go. Boom. The sea is calm around the nearby tower, but storm clouds warn of harsher conditions under the surface. We can scale, study, transmit, craft, hack, or cleave. So, I already know what I'm going to do, but before we do any of that, we're going to equip and then master. So we're going to do the equip on my character. So let's do... First thing we got to do is get our sturf out. Is this still working? No, it's not. So let me fix this. Is this one right? Yeah. That one. Okay. So it's equip, which is green. 1, 4, 3, 9. Equip your multi-tool, Lelu Dallas. Perform this action at most once. It's a equip 4. So we're going to spend 1 to make that a 3. So we're going to roll 3 dice. So we got a blank, yes, a heart, a star, and I forgot to get my 2 cubes. I know people are already writing in the comments. All right, so we're going to re-roll. Let's re-roll the health one. It's a health, which gives me this, but it still stays. I haven't upgraded yet. All right, so it'll be blank, star, and health. Morale and health. And let's see what we get. The multi-tool has taught you that there is no such thing as a locked door. Gain item 1303. Equip our thieves kit. Yeah. Our lockpicks, Yogi. Our lockpicks. Alright, this gives us a little bit of green mitigation, multi-tool, so gain 3 on here to get our first personal objective, which is what we want. So that will be this going on here. Next thing we're going to do is master. I probably will die trying to set this thing up, but let's do our master. So it'll be, boom, 1, 4, 3, 9... 5. Master some survivor skills. You may perform this action at most once per game. So we're rolling 5 dice. All good things. They'll all be hearts. Close enough. Close a frickin' enough. 3 hearts. I have to re-roll one of these. A star. Okay, so I could put the time here. 1, 2, 1. Cool. Game's gonna end soon. Gotcha. You master some skills that may help you survive on this planet. Gain experience card 1458, 1 help and 1 overpower. 1 help, 1 overpower, and 1458. A lot of greens coming out. If full at the end of your turn, you must lose this card. Gain a help and overpower. You may then replace your character with that. So that's how we upgrade. Cool. Okay, now we're going to hack this thing. And hopefully we can not die. that would be just ducky. Alright, so it'll be a yellow... Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. It's yellow 506. 4. Hack into the tower's code. We'll spend 1 to make it 3, which will cause the refresh. And we'll roll 3. Health all day. Well... We're going to do this here to gain a cube here. This here to gain a cube here because they were trying to kill my character. She's an old lady. Your cerebral implant displays a bypass code to circumvent a cavern barrier. Gain item 1178. 1178. The device bypass code. So when placed, put a cube on it. If empty, lose this card. So it's a one-time use thing. As an action, when faced with a cavern barrier, the cost to leap, explore, befriend, modify, swap, or destroy is reduced to 1. So it's a one-time use thing that I can sell for 7. I'm actually not mad about that. I might just sell it. Okay. So we're done here. We're finished here. We're not going to go into the waters. I don't know where we are yet. This is a new zone for me, so we're going to go to 5... Let's go to 507 and see what we find. So it's just a roll. Blank. And we're going to 507. The ocean ahead is vast. If you proceed this way, you will choose between holding your breath underwater and staying on the unpredictable surface. We can wade, listen, hail, assemble, gather, or trap. I think we might... I don't want to trap him. Gather's the way to go. But I'd like to... I'd like to trap to see if I can get some food. If I get some food, I can heal my health. So... maybe... Yeah, our space whale would be great. I think I might gather. Or trap, sorry. I think I might trap some food. And if I can get some food, then I can heal my health, not die as fast, and probably live. Probably. Let's... I mean, I could assemble. No, we're gonna trap. Red, 507. Trap some fish while the tide is low. Test 2. We're gonna spend these 2 not to roll any dice. Not taking a risk. You notice movement in seaweed, so you set a basic trap and wait for it to spring. Set one challenge die to time, morale, or health to represent the trap. Read options below, then roll 3 other challenge dice. If any of them match the set die, gain the resulting benefit once. If none match, gain 1 overpower instead. These dice can come from the dice pool or the center. Return them afterwards. Time, tried to study an animal's behavior. Moral, try to gain an animal's companion. Or health, try to kill and eat an animal. We're going to do health. So it's going to be because that's what we need. So we're going to set one of them to that. And then it says roll 3 other challenge dice. Screw this game. If any of them match, the set die gain the resulting benefit. We gain nothing. I mean, it's a challenge die. I could re-roll 1 challenge die. It is a challenge die. I think at this point I'm going to try. I'm going to try to re-roll that challenge die. It doesn't matter which one it is. Nope. That's a destroyer. So we gain, if none match, we gain an overpower. That's it. Awesome. So we're not going to keep going and swimming. We'll head back to 506 and then go the opposite direction. Because we're walking along the beach, it looks like. I could go south. Let's head that way. We're going to go back. We will go back, which will cost us 1, which is a blank. So we go back to 506. And then we're going to go to 505. We'll walk along the beach. On the beach. A gilded sentient waves you forward as if wanting you to join them in the water. The warm water does feel nice as it runs through your toes. Okay, so we'll play. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Have some fun with our friend Sentient. Hey, Brian. Orange 505. Play with Sentient. Test 3. I'll do this to make it a 2. Lord knows if they're both hearts, I'm screwed. If they're both hearts, I'm dead. Time and a blank. We're going to put the time... We're going to put the time here. And a blank over there. The gold sentient splashes some water at you and laughs. Seeing your bewilderment, they mention that they closed a major deal today and wanted to celebrate with a dip in the ocean. They have time to spare, so you can choose to either gain Sentient 1320 or duel the Sentient in their favorite card and dice game. I'm not dueling. I'm not a fan of the Skyrim game, so I'm just going to go for 1320. It's not something I want to play. I'm sure somebody else who will stream this game will play it, though. And then y'all can see how that works. I'm just not interested. Kin the Negotiator. So when placed, put 2 cubes on him. When those cubes are gone there, we can flirt with him to get more cubes. Swindle, duel, or learn. And we get those with it. Cool. So he'll come here and I put 2 cubes on him. At least we could do a trade action. Alright. So we're done with you. We'll keep walking the beach going to 504. U-turn. We'll put that back here. 504. Hey, Matthew, how's it going? The passengers of the red bannered sailboat cry out in fear as a larger vessel lurks menacingly above the water. We could swim, focus, hail, rescue, distract, or fight. We're going to rescue, because I got a lot of stuff for that. We're going to rescue. So green 504. Green 504. Rescue the sailors. For 1. I actually want to roll it. Time. because I want to put it here so I can gain a cube here to get towards my personal, to upgrade my character. Okay, what happens? Hey, Sarah. Oh, I am? Yeah, because you were trying to describe stuff, and I was like, I don't know where you are, but now I do. You feel a supernatural strength as you rush to the aid of the sailboat. You did a fantastic job, by the way. I was always curious, like, where you were, because you sounded like you were seeing some cool stuff. You feel supernatural strength as you rush to the aid of the sailboat. You're too late to save their vessel, which the aggressive skyship has already capsized, but you safely guide the small crew to shore. One of them, a small wood sentient, pledges to repay the favor. Gain sentient 1360. $13.60. I know that ship because I remember I took over that pirate ship later. $13.60 is Oak the Climber. So they're giving me some options to stay alive. But we'll see how it goes. Look at an adjacent listed location. Read the cost of a location action or gain item 884. Then gain boost on your character. This guy will actually really come in handy. I'm gonna make good use of him. This one's after rolling challenge dice for an action, add one challenge die and re-roll. Ignore and refresh all dice with a chosen result. Not bad. So let's get 2 on you. Okay. Alright, so look at an adjacent listed location, read the cost of a location action, or gain item 884. So we can look at an adjacent listed location, read the cost of a location action, or gain an item by spending 1 cube, then gain 1 on your character. So I think I will do this to start. So I'll do this, and I'm going to gain item 884. Then I gain a boost on my character. 884. What you giving me, Chief? Climbing gear. Huh. He gave me some climbing gear. That'll work. So when I need to climb, descend or scale, that'll work. So I got some climbing gear. The grid's almost full. Okay, so we've already done here. We're just going to keep walking along the beach. So 503. I'll roll 1 die. I don't want to get rid of him. I might need to flirt with him to gain a cube back. Then I can spend the cube to look at an adjacent location before I move there. So let's do that. I'm going to flirt with this guy. So we're going to flirt with 1360. Flirt with the sentient. 3. We're going to make it a 2, which will trigger a recall. And we'll roll 2. You turn in a heart. It's an orange. Let's spend 1 of these to put this heart here, and then U-turn goes back in the bag. I'm rolling hearts all game except for when I need them. Isn't that incredible? So what do we got? Choose the matching response based on how many boosts are on the sentient. There is 1. Roll 3 skill dice. If there is at least 1 engage result, the sentient reciprocates with curiosity, climbing a nearby tree to show off. Gain 1 boost on the sentient. So roll 3 skill dice and look for an engage. No. No, Matthew. Nope. Whole lot of nothing. Yay. That was fantastic. That was a great use of my time. Great use of my time. I'm going to move to 503. Frickin' frickers. I can re-roll this. I gain that. And then I'm almost dead. I roll hearts when I don't need them. Isn't that great? Alright, let's move to 503. I need to find a way to heal, or else I'm dead. A large glass orb floats in the shallow pool. Enter, inspect, interact, aid, access, or shatter. We're going to access, of course. It's kind of what we need to do. We're going to access it. Yellow, 503. Access the orbs with 3. We're going to turn those... We're going to make it 2. And we're going to roll 2. Doesn't matter what they are. It could be a heart. No one cares. I'm going to put this here to gain a boost cube. And then get rid of that for now. I know. The orb is a map of this region, and it pinpoints your current location. Look at page 4 of the Book of Vantages. Your current area is NE1 and gain 1 boost. So gain 1 boost. For my objective, I'm looking at the Book of Vantages. And then we're page 4. And we're at NE1. We are here. Let's see. According to the image, we're actually over here. We're over here. This is where we are. So if I go south, it looks like a sinkhole down here. So I don't know, I must have... Yeah, because I keep going this way, it looks like. Walking along the beach. And if I keep going, I'll hit some mountains. So maybe I should start going south? Yeah, maybe I should start going south. So that's one of my mission. If I find another crystal, floating crystals like that, I might be able to do more. So yeah, I think I might go south now. I don't have a lot of things to mitigate movement, which is pretty bad. We could be hitting our first death here. So let's see, we're gonna go to south. 503. Well, meh. So I was like, meh. Yeah, south 503. Hike south up the seaside cliff. 2. So I'm gonna roll 2 dice. Heart. Nice. Put that. Where are we going? As you hike along the shore, the combination of seaside smells and sounds make you nostalgic for the family reunions of your youth. Go to 447. We could try to trap again. The sun sets on the ocean below your cliffside. View on your a pleasant sight of the range of the dangerous elements to the south. There are dangerous elements to the south. We're not going south. So let's trap again, see if we can get some food to heal. 447. Two to trap an animal. I'm not rolling these. I'm just going to spend these 2. It's too risky. You notice movement along the shoreline, so you set a basic trap and wait for it to spring. Set... Dadgummit! I should know better. I should really know better. I should know better. But you know what? I don't. I don't know better. I'm going to do that and not roll a single one. We have rerolls if we need. Not going to roll a single one. To heck with this game. To heck with this game. I'm going to re-roll one of these dice. Whatever. This game doesn't want me to heal. It does not want me to heal. Okay. We're not going south, so let's go this side. These go back. We're walking to 274. 274. Just out of reach of the sandstorm to the south, resilient to the dry desert air is a spiky plant on a rocky outcropping. Leap, smell, whispercraft, consume, or pluck. I'm not going to roll any hearts to whatever I need to heal myself, so I'm just going to consume the stinking plant, and it'll probably kill me. Take 30 damage. Here we go. 274. Consume a petal. We'll spend this to make it 2 dice instead of 3. Like a star. We'll put the star here to gain a boost cube here. Blanket go there. As the petal melts in your mouth, the absurd tang of bones casts a shadow that tells of possible futures. Roll 3 skill dice. Gain all skills of 1 type from the results. You may continue with an action matching the selected skill. Gain all skills of 1 type. Alright, so I'm going to roll 3 different types. Purple. What would purple do? Smell. Or it could be whisper. Let's gain the 2 purples. And then we could do the smell activity on here. Purple 274. Smell a flower. Hey, look. 2. I'm not rolling any dice. 2. The odor has a hint of dry bone. Gain a boost and continue. Dadgummit. Gain a boost. And then I'll do pluck. I can actually craft would be a good one. I'll craft. Green. 274. Craft a simple item. Yep. We're going to roll 1 challenge die for that. U-turn, which we'll put here to gain another boost cube. The strange vegetation is just as much flora as it is bone. Craft either a simple bone item or a flora item. So 1092 or 1096. 1092. Nope. 1096. Sure. Yeah, agreed. Craft into an advance. Replace this with poison arrows or climbing carabiner. So anyway, more orange mitigation for a nice accessory of flowers. I'm pretty. All right, so we're not going south because they said there's a sandstorm there. So we'll go to 270. Where did that come from? It came from 447. We can keep going west. We can go north. We're going to go west, 273. I can. Put you right there. Okay, 273. Looks like part of the ship. And I'm dead. Awesome. Awesome. Heat damage. Dead. Straight up. Okay, so we are going to re-roll all of these and not roll a single heart. Not rolled a single heart. What the frick did I tell you? Oh, I could have re-rolled it. You're right. You're right. I could have re-rolled it. Not a single heart. Anyway, I'm going to say that I re-rolled it. You're right. I could have re-rolled the heart. Let's do that. We're going to spend that, re-roll the heart. It's a star. So we'll move the star down, say we're here, and refresh. There we go. I knew I wasn't going to roll a single heart. It's trying to kill me. Alright, what does this say? I screwed up. Sorry. I forgot I had one of these. It'll be alright. We'll be okay. A familiar sight greets you. A piece of your spaceship is slowly sinking into the tar pits. As hot as it is here, you can feel the hint of cooler breeze from the northeast. We're going to salvage. Salvage 273. It's going to be okay. Salvage spare parts for the wreckage, which is 2. This is a blank and a U-turn. Gain either some metal scraps or a circuit board. We're going to gain a circuit board, 1190. Today is just not my day for rolling dice. So craft into a more advanced item, replace with a circuit nanny. So there you go. All right, we filled our board. We're gonna get Destiny 1705, which is the ship coming to pick us up. We're gonna try to do this. We're gonna try to craft this circuitry as a test 2. We're gonna spend 1 to just make it a 1 roll, which is a blank. Yeah, that's okay. We'll do it here to get our 3rd cube. This is going to get replaced with the circuit nanny 1098. Sometimes my bad luck frustrates me. Okay. Craft 3 into an advanced item, replace with circuit arrows, nanotech, or an electric torch. Ooh. Some options. Some options. Then at the end of our turn, we got this, which we'll put that back in the pool. We then gain a green and a red, going to 1445. I ignore heat Where were you like 2 seconds ago? Anyway. Ignore heat damage and reroll 1 of your challenge dice until the result changes. Treat all of your U-turns as blank results or transfer 1 reserve card. You upgrade. And we did the salvage. And we are good. Okay. Well, if heat damage is the thing we're dealing with... Ooh, this has an interesting symbol to do the search. I didn't pay attention to that. We should have done the search here. We're going to go... south. We're going to go south. Into the heat. South 273. Because now I can avoid heat damage. Sneak south past a scuffle. Reduce this cost to 1 if the sentients are no longer an obstacle. So it's 3. Blankety blank blank. U-turn. 27. I'm going to where? Oop. Let's find out. You're distracted by flashbacks of the crash, but are still aware of your surroundings. Go to 268. Suffer 1 heat damage. No, the hell I won't. I ignore heat damage. It's tragic to see Sinew and Leaf sentients continue to antagonize each other. The Ghoul sentient in the more temperate climate to the east are generally more peaceful. No, I have to use a cube for it to be a blank. We could distract, defend, assist, diffuse, listen, and approach. We're going to distract. That could help me gain my personal objective. Uh, 268. Distract the Sinew sentient to help the Leaf sentient escape with a 3 check. So we'll put this here. This here, this back. See what happens. The Leaf sentient darts away, offering their gratitude through an outburst of communicative odors. Gain 2 morale. Health is what I want, man. Then we finish this. So it says gain this. I need to spend 2 for it. Oh, no, not gain that. Oopsie. Gain that or gain your first objective. Gain the personal objective of 1613. 1613. Enter a building. If you enter or are inside a building, read okay. I did that like mad last one, so just go into a building. Cool. So we need to find a building to go into. We're going to go south, 263. Blank. 263. Okay, nope, I didn't pull that. 263. I do not suffer heat damage. Consume. A solitary flower survives on the edge of a vast desert stretching to the north, south, and west. We can pluck it. We can consume it. I don't have a lot of orange. I don't have a lot of yellow mitigation right now. We can nurture it. Ooh. Let's nurture it. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. 263. Nurture the parched flower. I'm going to spend this so I don't have to do that. As you share some of your water, the entire plant uproots itself, emerging from the ground with 8 legs and petals for a head. You stumble backwards, and to your surprise, the plant catches you and embraces you in a big hug. Gain Flora, 1052, and another morale. 1052. He's my friend. Can consume on this card. Gain item 864, replacing this card unless you pay a boost. Huh. Okay. We will continue into the desert. 250. I came from 268, which was north. We go to 264. Is that the death of me? Let's re-roll. Those are treated as blanks because of my re-roll. Okay. So we're going to 264. A vast city made of giant bones fills the valley below. Only the shade of your perch protects you from the sweltering desert heat that surrounds you. So we need to... This is telling... I see the symbol. Descend is always available, so we can assist. Let's assist. I see the symbol on the wall. To assist for 262. Assist the sentient heading towards the city. Sure. Blank. Fresh from a hunt, they're juggling weapons and bones in both arms, and they appreciate your assistance. Gain 2 money and go to City 524. 2 money. And go to 524. The City of Bones sprawls along the base of a mountain. You may perform multiple different actions here. Ooh, we got options. No. Trade. Navigate. Enter. I think enter is what we need to do to complete the first of our goals. So let's do that. We're going to enter. I'm scared to do anything else. So we're going to enter 527 because I can't seem to heal. Enter a weapons depot for 1. Time. Ooh, I can put the time here. Gain boost cube. Okay. Weapons depot owners eager to showcase their wares. Choose one. Pay $4 for a mace, dash away with a mace, or wander around the store to see what you find. Let's wander around the store and see what we can find. Gathering dust on the table of this, off to the side is a small crystal. Yes. The stone owner tells you to take it. Gain item 1164. Crystals are amazing. If you can ever find a crystal, get it. Crystals are amazing. I'll do that. Alright, so we are going to trade this. Yeah. Maybe. I want to gain some boost tokens off of this, but it's very specific. It's very specific to gain boost off of this. I'm going to put this in the bag for now. Crystals are good. Okay, so we entered, but we didn't. It says if you enter, which we did, or are inside a building. We did enter a weapons depot, so we did do enter. So I believe that works because it says if you enter or are inside a building, and I did do the enter. Tell me if you disagree. Tell me if you disagree. You grew up on the streets of a megacity, homeless at a young age after being abandoned by your parents. At first, you just barely scraped by, but you found a dry place to sleep and learned to steal. The rule that kept you alive was to steal only on the streets, never from any confined space with limited exits. The outside was your home, yet sometimes you'd catch yourself lingering too long at the windows of a warm bakery or home, wanting the comfort of walls and a roof. Lose objective 1613, then gain 1 morale and objective 1619. Can't gain health. Cannot gain health. 1619, I said, alright. 1619. 16, 19. Yep. If you open a treasure chest. So I'll lose that, gain that, and keep it moving. Okay. Yeah, we can. We're gonna trade. We're gonna trade here. So that's an orange. 5, 2, 4. Trade with a bone vendor. 2. So we get the refresh. We're gonna roll 2 dice. Blank and a heart. Well, I could put that trade right here, because that's what I'm doing. Put that there. Alright, what do we got? The bone vendor offers an array of animal bones of all shapes and sizes, informing you that sinew sentients wear skeletons to provide structure to their muscular frames. Choose one or gain a boost. Sell an animal to the vendor, lose one animal from your grid or reserve. Pay $1 for a simple bone carving, or sell from your inventory. I'm thinking of selling something. This stone tulip might be cool, but I don't know if I could do anything with it. I could sell this accessory. That might be nice. I think I'll just gain a boost. I'll just gain a boost. Those are helpful for trying to stay alive. That'll be it for you. I mean, I am an engineer. I should be able to build. But I've only got one thing to help me with green. We can access. Access is it. That's what we're going to do next. Access. 524. Access a salad bar. Sure. Rolling 5. 2, 4, 5. Sure, why not? You turn, blank, time, and a heart. We'll put time here to gain a boost cube on this. We'll put a heart here to gain a boost cube on this. Those two back, get rid of that. A sentient helps themselves to a self-serve salad bar. Choose one. Consume a few crisp leaves. Steal an entire plant when no one is looking, which is all too easy given that each of these sentients has only one eye. We'll consume a few crisp leaves. Gain 2 health. Woo! Thereby sentients not appreciatively, commenting on how it's good to see others adopting their vegetarian ways. Oh my gosh. Thank you, game. Brian, you saved my life. Alright, so then we'll go patrol. I'm thinking I might. If I could find this, I can try to do this. I mean, I just need to brew it. I just need some green cubes, and then I could probably upgrade this into something useful. So, we're going to patrol. Red 524. Patrol a hunting lodge 6. Ooh, that's a tough one. We'll make it 5. They're reds, so it's not. I only have one space to help me right now. Blank, 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 heart, and time. So we're gonna re-roll that heart. this doesn't give me stuff back now. Reroll until the result changes. Star. So we'll put the time here to gain a boost. And we'll lose 1 morale. Alright. A group of sentient lodges in the hunting lodge sharing stories of the biggest animals they ever bagged. Hunt an animal with a pair of sinew sentients, one of whom takes quickly to you. Flex to impress a new sinew sentient friend. Duel one of them in a cart. No, I'm never doing that. So, hunt an animal with a pair of sinew sentients, one of whom takes quickly to you. Let's do that. Gain sentient 1333 and quest 1649. Right. 1649 and 1333. This guide help us hunt. Gain 2 on them. If a result says to continue, you may choose not to continue. No, I didn't do the card game off. I just don't. I read the rules to it, and it made my eyes roll. I was like, I don't want to do that. Perform a hunt action if you do read that in the Book of Secrets. I had no interest. And you... we're not going to do climb. We're going to get rid of this. I probably should have sold this to the vendor, but we're going to ditch it. And you get 2 boost on you. Yeah, when I read the rules to the card game, I was like, no, I'm not interested in doing this. Okay. So we patrol, we access, we traded, we entered. It's just navigate and build. Let's do navigate for purple. 524. Navigate through the busy city toward a casino. Roll 4. Oh gosh, bring those all back. 4. One, 2, star. And this is purple. I'll spend this to put this here. These go here, these go here. Let me complete. We got to complete out the sequence. Enter a bustling casino filled with dice games. Gummit! Play a betting game called Punch with the sentience. Minimum $1 required. Yeah, we're not... I don't want to play the stick. Bet up to $3 on any skill type, then roll 2 skill dice. For each die matching a skill on which you bet, gain double the amount that you bet, then lose all your then lose all coins you bet. What? Oh, I see. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna pay $1 to gamble. Pay $1. Then we're gonna roll 2 skill dice. For each die matching a color on which you bet. Bet up to... Oh, bet on. So we got to bet on something. I'm going to bet... If there was black on here, I'd do that. I'm going to bet on red. We're going to put 1 on red. Hooah! For each die matching a skill on which you bet, gain double the amount you bet. So I would gain 2... So I gain 2, then I lose this 1. There you go. So I just made $2 off of $1. And then it says you can do that. You may play this game up to 3 times. Gain sentient 1332. Rip Prince! Coerce? What? Rip, I don't want you to come with me, actually. I would gain you, but I don't care. I'm just going to put you over here, because I don't want you to come with me. Not sure why you are. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I do want you to come with me, because this guy, well, I lose this card when this is empty, which allows me to get him. So I can do that. If empty and he gets 2 on him, it says if a result says to continue, I can choose not to. So both of those let me do that. I could do this again. You know, this is a gambler start. I can do it up to 3 times. I'm going to do yellow this time. Nope. Alright, we're done. First loss. As soon as I break even, I'm done. Alright, so we entered, navigate, trade. We didn't build yet. So let's build. Let's build. Why not? We're feeling good about our life. I'm an engineer. Build a new life for yourself in the city. 3. 3 dice. Oop, this was a star. Put you here to gain another boost. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Put you here. I don't need to reroll this. Gain a boost. Do that. And star. Yes. Because it was green. Seeking a job, you ask around for employment opportunities. A local school is hiring. Gain structure 1280. Structure? It's the first time I gained a structure. Oh, cool. Look at this. Use this structure only while you are on its location of origin. I can bounce, learn, charm, teach, gather, or duel. And I could sell the school for $20. Alright, so that goes there. Well, let's do some stuff while we're at school. So we'll gain a boost on here. Let's gather. There's a lot of things to do in this location. This is why they said build a new life here. 1280. That's my first structure. Gather information to better serve your school. X. So how much ever we want to roll. We're going to roll 4 dice. Boop. Boop, boop. And boop. 1. 2. 4 dice. For your next action this turn, decrease the cost by 4 and continue. For my next action, it's going to be to refine. And I'm going to decrease it by 4, which means I'm only rolling 1 die to refine. And I will also remove one of these cubes to make it a 0. So this just happens, and I replace this with 1170. That was opportunistic. That was fantastic. Now, yellow covers that and that. And I need to build this up, which is fantastic. So let's do that. This will go back up here, and that goes there, and you are discarded. I just need to upgrade it one more time, and then I stay where it is, and my yellows are covered. Next thing I'm going to do at the school, that was gather. Let's teach. Actually, let's charm. Yeah, let's charm. I'm seeing patterns here. Learn how to play my game here. 1280. Charm a new student to join the school. 2. Heart and a thingamadoo. We're going to re-roll that heart until it's not a heart. Until it's not a heart. You can roll all the hearts you want. That's a star. We will do this to put the star here. And then this is empty. This guy will go away. And then blank. Okay. The sentient is eager to begin their studies, but first they must pay tuition. Gain X. X is the number of boost on the structure, which is 1. So I gain $1. Pay your fare. Okay, so then we will... I have no purple mitigation. Let's balance. We're going to balance. I've never had a structure, so this is the first time I'm doing this. 1280. Balance your personal and professional goals. Roll 2 dice. Start a time. I can put the star here and I'll lose 1 time. That's fine. You take a deep look at your aspirations, motivations, and priorities, and you see a path forward just running your own business here. Gain Destiny 1601, place it in the center. You have completed it and may end the game when you're ready and gain 1 boost on your character. What? 1601? It doesn't say when. Maybe I'll have to reread that slowly. Have at least 1 business, a commerce, agriculture, or service structure. If you do, you may complete this destiny, which I did because it's the school. I have a structure. So this is completed. So it says, gain Destiny 1601, place it in the center. You have completed it and may end the game when you're ready and 1 boost to your character. Alright, so our destiny's complete. So I'll turn that sideways. And I need to read in the Book of Secrets. 1601. I'm not ending the game. I want to finish my mission. It would be. Entrepreneurs at heart, you're proud to get your hands dirty every day to serve your customers and earn your keep on this planet. Okay, it says, basically, if on the Book of Secrets, the game will end if I do this. But this thing says, and you may end the game when you're ready. So I don't have to do the end structure for this because it says, entrepreneurs at heart, you're proud to get your hands dirty every day to serve your customers and earn your keep on this planet. The game ends and you achieve an epic victory if you also completed the mission. Otherwise, it's impressive that you survived this long to control your destiny, and your knowledge of the planet will benefit you in the future. So we don't... This thing says you can choose... You may end the game when you're ready. So I am not going to end the game right now. This is completed. I just need to find 1 more thing, and then I can get my epic victory. Alright, so we're not ending now. So that was balance, right? Alright, we're gonna bounce. We're gonna bounce out of here. Because I need to be able to look at the Book of Vantages 1 more time. So let's go... I came from the south, I believe. So let's go to 263 to the right. Rolling 1 die, which will refresh all this. Blank. 263, which I think it's this one. Yep. So we're back here, not suffering any heat damage. And we already did this. We're going to go to south to 258. And we need to roll 1 die for that. It's U-turn, and we're going to 2, 5, 8. Suffer 1 heat damage, but we don't care. Okay. Okay, we got some dice mitigation here. This paddler specializes in bones with sinew sentience, uses exoskeletons. You have no need for them, but there may be some useful items available. We can attack, steal, repair, trade, listen, and dash. I have not done. I probably should. We can research on our mission in a minute. Actually, we could do it now, because I've cleared off stuff. So let's research on our mission. It's a good point. Purple, 1585. Research how you can complete the mission. This action can be performed at most once per game. So roll 2. Blanket a heart and that. So we are going to re-roll the heart until it's not a heart. It's a U-turn, and this can go here to give me my boost back. As members of the Galactic Cartographers Guild, your primary goal is to chart as much of the planet as possible, viewing the world from new perspectives. Look for towers to scale so you can see the surrounding areas from above. Gain the map of towers, 1259. Oh, U-turn is blank. Yep, because I re-rolled the die. Yep, U-turn's blank. Thank you, Wolvie. So we got this. When placed, gain a boost per adjacent card. View page 16 of the book of Vantages until the end turn. That's how we win. Right there. So we'll gain 2 boost on here for adjacent cards. And then we then spend 1 of these to look at page 16 of the Book of Vantages, which view page 16 of the Book of Vantages. And this says, view at least 2 different pages in the Book of Vantages. Ba-boom. Mission complete. Mission complete. So we are... Let's see. We're walking along the shoreline. We're here in C. This is where we are. We're just walking around in that desert. So this says, if you do, read 1585 in the Book of Secrets. 1585. You've completed the mission of charting the unknown planet. You will be hailed as a true pioneer by the Galactic Cartographer Guild. Now you can put some of that knowledge to use by transmitting a rescue message to your homeworld. Gain Destiny 1598 and place it in the center. Each player also gains 1 random skill. If any player is currently on a location with an engaged transmit action, on their next turn they may perform that action. Alternatively, you may end the game in a mission victory. Not yet. So we're going to do gain a random skill, which is a move skill. We're not where a tower is. Nope. So, but we completed our mission. So, mission complete. Destiny complete. I want my objective complete. This is the thing that I'm going for. I just need to find a treasure chest and open it. If I do that, I'll read this, and then I'll have one more thing to do, and then we'll have mission, destiny, and objective. But we've got an epic victory. We could end now. So Brian saved my life in terms of not dying and ending the game just now, a few minutes ago. So let's see if we can complete our personal objective. But we've got an epic victory, and we can end the game at any time. Okay, what do we got? What are we doing? Oh, over here. I don't want to steal anything from you. It's pointless. I need to find a treasure chest. We're going to go to 259. Star, which I could put here. 259. You feel the stare of a giant animal as it trudges across the red desert, chirping to itself. Chase, observe, mimic, feed, catch, or hunt. Like I said, I'm just kind of looking for a treasure chest. This has a square, a triangle, and a circle. All this adventure. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yes, it was. It was this symbol here. I actually don't have to put this here. I can actually put this here. Because it was that symbol. So that'll free up my movement a little bit. So let's keep on our hunt for a treasure chest. Do you think there'll be one in the desert somewhere? What do you think? We could try to catch it, which will help us upgrade. I'll spend these 2 to gain one of these. And then we'll try to catch it. 259. And I have space. Catch the animal for 3. I have space for this. Blank, blank, heart. Heart is good to do that. To put that here. Blank, blank. The lumbering beast proves difficult to wrangle, and it puts up a disinterested struggle. Gain animal 824. Remember the last one where it's like I had to find an animal and I couldn't find a single one? What the hell is this? Ivory slug. This animal's now... It says 824. Oh, gain 2 and then it becomes loyal. It's got that lovely symbol. We can sell this thing. I'm gonna sell this. Honestly, that's good for movement. The hack might be good for what I need. You're good for dealing with animals, but I tell you what. Oh, I need to hunt with you. Oh, was this a hunt? Dadgummit! Ah! I'm an idiot! I could have hunted with this to complete this objective. I'm gonna retcon this. I'm gonna retcon this and retcon my rolls and everything. I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention. So we'll pull this off here, pull that off there. And it was a 3. So 2 of those come back. I have to hunt it because I want to complete this hunt on an animal. And this says it's a giant animal. I'm an idiot. So we're going to hunt instead. Yes, that's what I get to do. 259. Hunt the animal for 5. There we go. So 2, 4, 5. And we have options. We have options. We have some options. So we're going to re-roll the heart until it's not a heart. We're going to re-roll. I can put 1 die there. And lose 1 and put 1 die there. We're good. We're good. We're good. That did it. 2. U-turn. 1 die here for the hunt. And lose 1 of these to put another die there. And perform a hunt action, which we just did. The beast is slow and dim-witted, but its thick skin is tough to pierce and its spikes provide a formidable defense. You finally break through. If you pay 1 boost, gain item 1163 from the carcass. If not, gain item 1186. We're going to pay a boost, gain item 1163. I'm not even sad about it. Ooh, a crystal! That'll work. Yeah, yeah. Love crystals. Crystals are amazing. Alright, so I will ditch this for that. We perform the hunt. So 1649. Derek learned to read. The sinew hunters celebrate the success hunt with hugs that almost crush you, declaring you a lifelong friend. If you still have sentient 1333, I do, you may either keep them or lose them to gain a skull hammer. Either way, rotate this quest and add it to your grid. So I'm going to gain the skull hammer for 1950. Goodbye. Is it 950 or 1950? Sorry. 1649. 950. I'm gonna slay. If there are 2 or more dice on this card, return them to the center, even in the middle of an action. So we've got that. You go away. And... oh, and then add this to the grid. But it has to slot under something. It doesn't just go here. It has to slot under something. So we can put it like so. And hammer slays. There we go. Okay. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Or somebody writes and says that I played that wrong. Does it go under me or does it go under something? Take a turn. Does anybody know where that is in the book? Where it tells you that those cards go under you? Is it under you or under an item? It'll probably be like with Destiny cards or mission cards. Say like mission or quest. Does anyone know? Some cards. Roll dice challenge pool. Maybe in the glossary. Let's check the glossary. That was a quest card. When you gain a quest, typically offering added horizontally to your supply, you may not yet place challenge dice on the quest as the card is not in your grid. If you complete the quest, the instructions will tell you to rotate the quest vertically and place it in your grid, after which you can perform actions on the quest portion of the card. So is it just a blank space? Like it doesn't give you anything? Objectives. You may discover that your character has a personal objective. You may not yet challenge dice on it, as the card is not in your grid. If you complete the objective, the instructions will tell you to rotate the objectives and place it in your grid. So it doesn't really say... I guess maybe it just goes like so. Oop. Other way around. Like so. And this could be lost. I'm going to keep that and ditch this. So I guess it just goes like that in the grid. Yeah, it just takes up a grid slot. Okay, it doesn't go under something. It just takes up a grid slot. Okay, so we hunted, we completed that quest. So we completed a destiny, a quest, a mission, and now we have to complete our personal objective. We need to find a treasure chest. I know where one is, but I'm not going to get cold there, so we just got to keep looking. I don't know where... I only know where one treasure chest is in this game. Let's go to the right. Oop, wrong thing. That one. 259. East over a gap in the mesa. Leap. Oh, this one says, when faced with a cavern barrier, the cost to leap, explore, modify, swap, or destroy is reduced to 1. And then we lose this card. So I'll spend this, roll just 1, which is a time, which we have to take. We don't have to. But then we lose the card because it's blank. And I don't fill the grid because I didn't do a thing yet. The mesa abruptly ends here, but you clear the gap. Go to 444. One, 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 one. Some more symbols. The symbols mean something. A golden spider-like creature whimpers as it struggles to hold onto a tree. Leap, observe, coax, heal, extract, relieve. But there's the symbols again from the last one. We're going to extract. Four. Extract the animal from its perch. 4. That will cause the refresh. Covered. Covered. Okay. I could re-roll, but I don't. I'm doing stuff here. So we'll do this to gain 1 on here. This to gain 1 on here. Actually, I'll put it over here. Sorry. Nope, we'll do it there. Then we'll do this to gain 1 on here. And then that to gain another on here. Appreciate you. With its golden web sticking to the tree, you slowly extract the animal to get a better look. You discover a puncture wound in its abdomen. Gain 1 boost. You may continue with the help action. If you do, reduce its cost by 3, which I will. So we'll gain a boost, and then we're going to do the help. Reduce its cost by 3. So it's heal the animal. Instead of 6, it's a 3. Gonna re-roll until that is not a heart. That'll work. We're gonna re-roll. That might end up being a heart. I'm okay with this. I can put this here to gain a cube there. This I will take. That'll be it. The creature's biology is a mystery to you, but with trial and error, you find a path to health. Gain animal 8, 1, 9, and 1 morale. Hey, look, I gained it back. 8, 1, 9. You know, I'm throwing you away if I gain a crystal. So, so we got to make it loyal. There's a lot of reds happening. Cool. Gossamer spider. Alright, so you will go here. Okay, so we extracted, we healed, we're done. So it was dupe. It was above us. Nope, it was to... We'll go 3. We're going to go to 325. Which is a heart on a movement. I don't like that. Okay, and we're going to, sorry, we're going to 325. If you have card 817, 818, 817 or 818, read entry 325 in the Book of Secrets. I have 819. A tiny animal, probably a baby, skitters nervously on a ledge caught in a golden web. Aw. Darn it. I only have 819. We're going to cut. No. Ugh. I know what I want to do. We're gonna cut. We're gonna cut. I know what I want to do. I just don't know how to do it. So let's go ahead and cut. Eh? Red. 325. Cut through the golden strands. For 3, which will trigger the refresh. Heart thing, but we're okay. We're all right. Don't worry about it. We got one here. Put this here. We got one here, and then we got a time to give ourselves a boost. You slash through the web, freeing the pup. 817. So I just got card 817. Which is this, a gilded beetle. And I do want to craft that. But let's do this. Do that. Alright, so now this thing says if you have card 817, is that immediate or is that at any time? That exclamation symbol. Is that immediate or at any time? Indicates a mandatory instruction that must be followed immediately upon arrival. So it's, I gotta go away and come back. I know my luck. I know my luck with this stuff. Alright, so... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to refine this. I'm going to pay this to make it 4 dice. I'm going to roll 4 dice, try to refine that crystal. Time keeps on slipping. So I can cover 1, 2, 3. I'm good. I'm good. 1, 2, gain a boost cube. 3, gain a boost cube, but then this will go back because this will get upgraded to 1169. 1169. 1169. Here we go. We just got to do it one more time. All right, so it gave us some more symbols. Then almost got loyalty on you too. We could do a craft 3 here, and I'm going for nanotech for you. So we're going to craft 3. Boop, boop, boop. I got those 2 covered. What do I do with you? It's okay, I can take it. But you here, take 1. And we crafted from here, we're getting nanotech 869. I'm an engineer after all. Put 3 in here, and we spend them to either place a green or repair. It's probably not the greatest one. I wish I'd have done. Lament over what was, I guess. Because I could have done circuit, arrows, or electric torch. Electric torch would have been cool, but we'll never know. Okay, we need to leave here and come back so we can read in the Book of Secrets here. So we're going to go 326. Actually, let's go, 320. Let's go north, and then we'll come back. So do north on 325. Squeeze north through the golden webs. 4. Cause that refresh. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, 4. Should leave 6 left. We got stuff. Star. You. You and you. You make yourself as small as possible so you don't get caught too. Go to 330. So 330, and then we'll come back down. 340. Just find me a treasure chest, man. This is a rare emerald husk, somehow unclaimed by a gold sentient despite being so close to the rune caster. Did I get rid of my hack tool? Oh, I did! It was this to hack, but that's okay. Hack is the name of the game. Alright, so we're going to hack. 330. Hack the device for 5. We can cover 4 of those dice, I think. 1, 2, 3. Then this. We are going to spend 1 to re-roll a heart until it's not a heart. It's a blank. So we'll put this here. Actually, we'll put this here, so we gain a cube here. We'll put the heart here to gain a cube here. And then 2 U's and that. I'm going to put a U here to gain back this one. The Traveler gives you some pointers as you hack into the inner workings of the device. Runecasters help sentients around the world to increase the efficiency of basic tasks. Here, just pair it to you. Gain item 10, 28, and 1 boost. I'm already boosted. 10, 28. and gain a blue runecaster. Collecting all of these must do something. I don't know what. Alright, we're not going to craft this. Let's just ditch it. We'll get rid of that. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4 on 7. Okay, so we're going to try to refine this. I'm going to spend this one to make it 6, and it will trigger the recall. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so we'll spend one of these to put a heart here. We're going to put a heart here to gain this. We're going to put a star here to gain that. We're going to put a time here. I'm gonna lose 1. I could try to re-roll it, but I'm too nervous. And then this is accomplished, so we gain 1175. 1175. And this is where we stop upgrading. This will be cool. It'll give us like a cool item, but I want all of that. Gems are the best. Then we're going to refine this yellow gem. For 7, we'll do 6, 5, making it 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got a lot of rerolls if we need them. Blank, blank, boop, boop, and boop to gain 1 here. And this gets refined into 1176. Which gets me all the yellows. Gems are the best. Crystals are fantastic. Okay. I'm going to spend a boost to do this. And then we sally forth. Alright, so we're going to do... I'm going to go back down to 325, which will trigger the recall. Because I think that's... Yeah, 325. So U-turn. So I'm back down 325, and I have 817, so I read 325. If you have animal 817 or 818, you reunite parent and child. The large gilded beetle rips through the golden webs to free their child. They are eternally grateful for your act of kindness, and they present you with a giant a giant blob of gold. Gain item 1185. Okay. Lose animal 817. He would have become loyal to me, become 818, but we lose him. And then go to an adjacent listed location east, south, or west. We're just going. Cool. Cool. I'm going to upgrade that, but when we go, east, south, or west? We'll go to 326. 326. A golden animal has staked its claim to a boiling river whose sweltering heat offers a bulwark against the bitter cold of the desert to the south. See that symbol? I just want to find a treasure chest, man. Alright, we're going to upgrade this to craft for 2. Star and a heart. Heart star. Bing bang. And this goes to $10.99. Which upgrades to you. Goldens, and then we could craft these with advanced item, replace this with golden arrows. We'll craft 3. I mean, we could try. We could craft these into poison arrows. What are we going to do here? Let's... This is telling me to chase, but I don't want to chase. Catch it. I could catch it for sure. I mean, I have a gossamer spider already. Let's catch it. Uh, 326. Catch the animal for 3. That's an easy 3. Yeah, you can put as much as you want on here. I don't care. Blank. Heart. Heart. Cube. Already have a gossamer spider. Grasping the animal is the easy part. The difficulty arises from avoiding the sharp barbs of the web. Roll 3 skill dice and gain all move results. Lose 1 health unless you pay 1 move, then gain the animal that I already have. So, cool. So I got, and gain all move results. So I gain this, and then I need to do that so I don't lose the health. Okay. That was useless. We're not going to, we're going to go to the right again, for the desert to the south is cold. So we're not going south. We're going to go north, 326. I don't want to take any cold damage. North of 326. We're going north. Leap north onto the scalding stream. 4. I don't have a lot of move help. I'll make it 3. Sure. An errant drop burns a mark into your gear. Go to 331. Like I said, I know where 1 treasure chest is. I really don't want to go into the cold to find it. There has to be another treasure chest somewhere around here. Gusts of wind rush up from the... That's funny. That's funny. There it goes on an adventure. Ooh, what happened there? Why didn't it show? It's not showing for some reason. I don't know. I have to fix that later. Oh, I think I know why it's not showing. I think because... Yeah, I think that's why it's not showing. You have to do this. This. That. That. And then does it show? Huh, no, it's not showing. Weird. Very strange. 331, and gusts of winds rush up from the canyon, loosening leaves from a cliffside shrub. So we can wander, smell, whisper, craft, consume, or pluck. I actually don't want to do any of those things. Let's pluck so I can make this guy loyal. We're going to pluck. Oop. Yep, so let's pluck. 331. Pluck the tree from the ground 4. Cause a refresh. That is a good 4. It's really good. Actually, I'm going to take one of those U-turns and put them here to make you loyal. You uproot the tree, golden leaves falling all around you. Nearby sentinels are furious that you would remove their sacred halcyon shrub. Gain flora 1070 and curse 1393. Yay, I got cursed. So 1070 and curse 1393. Howdy. This is my first curse. Alright, plus you become loyal. So replace this with animal 1114. 1114. So that's my loyal animal. It's here now. When placed, gain a cube on it. Protect. Ignore all hearts on an unplaced dice. Place them in the center. Then I'll put a cube on him. Then our tree. Halcyon shrub. Consume pluck. Brew. Gain item 869, replacing this card unless you pay. And our curse. All players during it lose 1 coin for each unplaced U-turn. You cannot reserve this card. Oh no! Alright, we're losing something. So you're gone. For sure. And I had good green mitigation, but I'll say the nano medicine is gone. This has to go here, and that goes here. Cool! Then we're going to craft 3 this. Blanks, not U-turns. Which we craft into poison arrows. 1415. 1415. You may pay boost from this card to gain the benefit of a bow's before boost power. Then, if interacting with a sentient or animal, ignore 1 challenge die. Is that what this was? No, it didn't say before. Okay. Long... Oh, I could craft it into a longbow. Okay. Alright. So then I'm going to do the 4 to craft it into a longbow. Uh-oh. That's a lot of curse. That's a lot of curse. Oh, it isn't one of those interactions. I'm not doing an interaction that causes that, so the curse won't kick. So those will go back, and I'll put this here. And then this gets crafted into a longbow. 956, or a gadget rope. We're gonna do longbow 956. Let's look at both of them. Because I'm not trying to do a lot of red. 902 is the gadget rope. Longbow is 956. So I said we were doing, so what we're doing. Longbow, craft 4, spending a boost cube. Craft a more advanced item, so when placed, gain 3, and gain a harpoon bow. So we'll gain 3. And I actually am going to keep going with this to roll 4 to try to make a harpoon bow. I'm not trying to do a bunch of red. Blank, blank, U-turn star for this. So I'll go back in there. And this will be a harpoon bow. It says craft, reserve this, gain a harpoon bow. 960. Harpoon bow. So we can fish target. Gain a pulse gun. Oh, are we pushing our luck today? Hell yes we are. We're going to ditch that. I don't want that. We want a pulse gun, which is to do a 6. Yep, and that'll cause a recall. 2, 4, 6. Pulse gun is what it's about, and 3 would get placed on there, but no. It's actually not bad. 1 could go there, 1 could go there, and then we just re-roll that. So we're going to spend this one to re-roll not hourglass. Blank. 2 blanks. Do that. 1 there, 1 here. And we can craft a better gun. Reserve this. Gain pulse 1038. I want a boomstick. This is what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay. Pulse. If interacting with a sentient animal or element, choose a challenge die, reroll it, and all unplaced challenge die matching it. And it's got stun on it. It only gets 1. Feh. Feh. Throw that away. Okay. Then I mean, we got our epic victory. I'm just trying to complete our objective to learn our story. And I'm just searching for a treasure chest that I can't seem to find. So we're going to go to the right. Wait, did I come from 332? We're going to go north. Ah, damn it. I think I've visited all these locations. 3... We're just going to go to the right. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't know. To the right. Blank. 332. 332. Hey, Jade. A shiny village built around the tall pillar of stone stands far above the northern valley. Maybe there might be a treasure chest in there. Maybe. Maybe. Let's assist. Here, because enter is always available, we're going to assist. Green. 332. Alright, we're just going to roll 1 die and hope it's not a U-turn. Of course it's a U-turn, you jerk. I lose 1 money because of my curse. Alright, what happens? The sentient appears to be in a rush. A bundle shuffled, shifting under their arms. You agree to accompany them as they make their way to the safe house in the village. Gain $2. Hey! And go to City 530. $2. You get in Kingdom Forlorn, Canje. I'm also curious what you think of it. It's getting weird mixture. No, I did not back that. I can reroll the U-turn, but it's okay. No, I am not getting that one. I did not back that. I'm actually heavily considering selling Aeon Trespass Odyssey. Okay, here's the reason why. It's not because I don't like it. It's because I'm learning as I get older and grayer that I'm learning that I have a lot of games that I want to get to that seem to keep pushing ahead of Aeon Trespass Odyssey. Constantly pushing past Aeon Trespass Odyssey, that it's falling so low that I don't know if I'm going to even get to play it for a number of years, to be honest. There are other games that I already know I want to play already ahead of it. Dawn of Madness, Tidal Blades 2, Finish Off Kinfire, Nemesis Retaliation, Wandering Galaxy, Hexplore Volume 4, which I've had for a while now, haven't gotten to. Cthulhu Death May Die. That's just off the top of my head. 7 games that I know I will get to before Aeon Trespass Odyssey that I don't know if I'm going to play it. And I have all the content for it, plus some upgrades. And I'm thinking I might just sell it. I have a Normandy coming as well, which to me is a game that I have more interest in. Hey Julie, how's it going? Thank you for subscribing. That I am more interested in playing a Normandy than I am playing an Aeon Trespass Odyssey. That doesn't mean it's not a bad game. It means it's a really good game. It's just not something I'm probably going to get to. I've got the 12 Sins of Heracles coming, which I probably will play even that before Aeon Trespass Odyssey. So I'm thinking I'm just going to call all that. But I didn't get Kingdoms Forlorn because I was looking for more of a sci-fi thing. Yeah, Into Unknown games are a lot. I love them though. Yeah, they're really good games. It's just I just can't. 530. I just can't get to all of them. Until I retire, my board game time is very minimal. And that doesn't mean I'm going to retire soon, but until I can, or win the lottery. Let's put it like that. Retire, win the lottery. Exactly, Wolfie. Exactly. You may perform multiple actions here, so we can access, build, play, navigate, enter. I want to find a treasure chest, man, so we're going to... Let's access first, and then we're going to enter. Access 530. Access the safe house 3. So we can put you here to gain a boost. You here, and you're blank. The building advertises itself as a safe house, but you can tell something nefarious is happening in the back room. You're horrified to see a rowdy group of people placing bets on 2 animals on opposite corners of a large cage. Choose one. Catch the smaller animal and run away, or catch a larger animal and run away. I don't want any more pets. We're going to catch the small one, and I know how this works. If a small one's fighting a big one, it's because the small one's super powerful. So I'm going to catch the large one and dip. Gain animal and lose a health. 837. 837. Going guns, I would prefer that than to pick up another frickin' animal. So I don't want this. I don't know why, and I lose a health. I don't want that. So let's enter. 530. Enter a guild hall. It might be a treasure chest in a guild hall. It's a star, which I can place here. 3 guild leaders try to recruit you. Crafting guild, debating guild, spying guild. Crafting guild. I'm an engineer. Gain ability 1462. Alright, we might not see our our objective. I can't seem to find a treasure chest. So we can do that with crafting. Craft on location with nearby X, gain Y. Trees, water, ice, sand. What? Craft on location with a nearby X, gain Y. So if it's a nearby tree, I'll gain that. If it's water or ice, I gain that. Sand, gain that. Lava, fire, gain that. Enough of these pets. Alright, there we go. Okay. I could build another building here. It seems to be the thing I can do. There's really nothing else to do. I mean, there's no treasure chest or nothing. Sure, let's build here. Why the hell not? Give us some more options. I'm an engineer, right? 530. Roll 3. Cost a recall. That's how we live, man. That's how we live. I'll do that. This is a blank, and this is a U-turn, but it's not on... Oh, it is on that symbol, so I'd lose $1. I could re-roll it. I don't care. Seeking a job, you ask around for employment opportunities. The casino is hiring. Gain structure 1271. This is not a good idea. Not even in the slightest. Use the structure only while you're on its location of origin. I know you all want me to gamble at this casino. I'm not going to do it. I just want a treasure chest. So we'll come back here one day. We're going to 333 to the right. I'm not doing it. We're going to 333 to the right. Time on travel. Time I could put here. 333. The owner of a pop-up shop calls down to you, inviting you inside. Enter. Yeah, we're going to enter. So, I just want to find a treasure chest. That's all I want to do. Enter the shop through the front door. 3. Star, star, blah. Put a star here. And it can't be star, star. So let's re-roll one of those stars. Heart. Star, blank, heart. Oops, sorry. That was covering up everything. I rolled a star, 2 stars and a blank. Sorry, I was covering that up. 2 stars and a blank. I re-rolled the star, got to be a heart, and then I put a star here. I took the heart damage, and I put the blank there. I apologize. I keep hitting the wrong button. The proprietor is happy for the opportunity to sell to you. Go to the interior 568. Yeah, I keep hitting the wrong button. 568. Come on, treasure chest. Exit. The shop owner is happy to have a potential customer, and they're clearly proud of their wares. Exit, examine, trade, repair, swindle, or raid. I mean, we gotta swindle them. We'll swindle them out of something. Swindle. Uh, 568. Swindle the vendor. Swindle them for a treasure chest. Yes, that's it. Blank, blank, star, which I'll put here to gain a cube on this. You convince the vendor that the welder doesn't work, and they fall for your ploy and offer you a steep discount. You may pay 3 money to gain the welder, and I have 3 money. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. To gain welder 873. Gain a flamethrower. So, gain a flamethrower. Are you kidding me? Oh. So we're gonna lose the pulse gun for a flamethrower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we're so doing this. So let's go ahead and craft this flamethrower. Oh, I need a cube on here. I can't yet. I need a cube on here to craft it. Shoot. I gotta wait. Oh, sorry. Looks like a printed insert. Been using your printer then. Mine goes almost non-stop some weeks. Yes. These are printed inserts that are from Maker World. They are free. There's a Vantage insert that is completely free. I highly recommend it for those with 3D printers. If you go on Etsy, I believe someone is selling them as well, if you want them. So, yep. I printed mine. I wouldn't say it goes always non-stop, but it gets a fair amount of work. We're going to get a flamethrower, but we need a cube on here first to do it. So, let's do the craft here to get that cube. So we're going to do 3. Oh, shoot. Nope. I can't. What can I do to cause it? I'll go back outside and craft here, which would be the 1. That would be a heart, which I'll re-roll to not be a heart. Which would be this. Which I'll take a time because that was covered. Then I'll go outside to 333. Then I will move, which would trigger the recall. We're almost dead. I haven't done a refresh since Brian saved my life. So I could do a refresh to try to complete this, but I think I would love to finish this, but finding this treasure chest is starting to get annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know where one is. I know where one is, I just know I don't want to go there to get it. And if I roll a heart or a time, we're done. Well, we try to see if we're done. So I think I'm gonna call it. I don't have cubes on here, so I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call this to call the end of the game. Go back to my town and live there forever. And get my epic victory. which is the 1601. I would love to craft that, but yeah, it's getting close. So it says the game entrepreneur at heart. You're proud to get your hands dirty every day to serve your customers and earn your keep on this planet. The game ends, and you achieve an epic victory if you also completed the mission, which we did. So we got an epic victory, and we're done. We completed our destiny. We completed this mission. We just didn't complete our objective, which I don't know where the hell one is around here. If it was in 334, I'm gonna be furious. I searched all over this stinking place. No, it's not in 334. 338. Nope, not in 338. So, yeah, that's right. I went there with 2 buildings. I ended with a school and a casino. So I'm good. Yeah, I know where one treasure chest is in this entire game. There's got to be more than one, but I know where one is. But we were victorious with Ariel. We finished. We did our destiny, we did a quest, and we did our mission, and we're done. Okay, cool. She was a success with another epic victory. Yes. So I just need to slow down sometimes when I'm playing on these. But so far, like I said, it's fun. She retired on the planet. Ariel the engineer. And she is happy. That'll be it. Okay. Cool. Alright, so that is going to be all for today. We have one more to play, which I'll play on Tuesday. I'll play the last one, which is the Blue Captain, finally. And then I will have played all the characters in the game. And, yeah, so far so good. The landing is nice. This is still a fun game. I recommend this game for groups, for a 3-player group. Yeah, for a 3-player group, I highly recommend. I think 3 players is a sweet spot for this game. My Discord group, I keep telling them we're gonna play a Discord game of Vantage for those who have it, so I need to get that scheduled to see where it goes. But that is going to be all for today. Thank you, Matthew. That's going to be all for today. Tuesday is the lunchtime stream, and then we'll do the last character on Vantage that I haven't played yet to try that out. And I still haven't seen a lot of this stuff. So, yeah, we'll go from there. And then Thursday, Pac-Man will be back for us to play something. Because we're not moving into the next day on Zen yet. I think there's a lot of stuff that he's having to do and that I'm having to do that conflict with our schedules. So getting a game continuously going is going to be very difficult. So we're taking a break from that. We're going to play another game. I think it's going to be Nemesis Retaliation, honestly. I think it's going to be Nemesis Retaliation because it's such a quick game to play. And a very fast game to die in. So I think that's probably what we're going to play. That's what we're going to play on Thursday. And then Saturday, if there's not a co-op chat, I'll probably play Kinfire. It's been a while and I need to get back to that game. And then Sunday, I believe we're back for some Arkham Horror with Kate and Cynthia. So I believe Sunday we'll be back for that, to continue our Drowned City playthrough. And, yeah, that's going to be all. Cool, everybody. Thank you to my patrons, subscribers. If you just came to hang out with me, I really appreciate it. Thank you as well. We're going to get out of here. Just know I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Happy Sunday.